I'm on camera so I don't get flagged. I'm only on camera so I don't get flagged. YouTube, this is not an AI. This is a bus. I'm going to give my commentary and my opinion on sports from a bus perspective. Oh shit, look at all the wind flowing. How y'all doing? Good morning to y'all. What a great day it is. What a glorious day to be alive. Let me close this thing. Is that windy for real, huh? Hey, salute to you, brother. Thanks for the jacket, man. I'm repping the jacket. Uh, it's keeping me nice and warm. I got me a little hoodie because it's getting a little cold out here. It's getting a little nippy. Hey, salute to you, Cino. You had a birthday live? Man, I messed around and slept damn near the whole day yesterday. But okay, now that we know this is not AI, somebody say, how's Super doing? What kind of question is that? He on live every day. All you gotta do is go over there and see. Oh, oh fuck. Riding all close to me like that. Kwame, what you say? Yeah, that jacket is clean. Yeah, this AI jacket. But listen, man, I want to say this. Wemby was definitely a difference maker last night. I did not know Wemby was playing. I didn't think Wemby was playing at all. But Wemby came back and was the difference maker. I did not know. I was this close to betting on OKC. Thank God I didn't bet on OKC because I didn't know Wemby was coming back, and I probably would have still bet that OKC was going to win the game. To be honest, I probably still would have bet on OKC, and I would have lost my goddamn money. Yeah, you must be drunk or something, lady. Oh, this a dude driving like, oh, you texting, big dummy. But I would have lost my money. I love the way the coach put Wembanyama in places that it's tough. It's gonna be tough to stop him. You know, they put a smaller guy on him, which I thought was smart. Caruso, another Laker that they sent away. Caruso played excellent defense on Wemby. You know, but there's only so much you can do when they're putting Wemby at the free throw line. I don't know if that coach was listening. I don't know if the coach was listening to me, but Wembanyama should play like that all the time. There's no need to put this big, tall guy at the three-point line all the time and have him fumble and fall to the rim. That's not going to work. These guards are going to get underneath him and they're going to take that ball from him a majority of the time. Not all the times because he's a skilled player, but to me, he would be way more harder to guard in those sweet spots because of his height and his length. You give it to him at the free throw line area, you give it to him in that little pinch post and let him go to work. He's going to require a double team from those spots, and then he's going to make passes that only he can make. He's so tall. I would teach him to turn with the ball up, face up like Kevin McHale. Turn like Kevin McHale with that ball over your head, then go to work. Don't turn small like a guard and bring the ball down. No. Turn 7'6", turn and look at the floor. If you got the shot, shoot it. If not, put the ball on the ground and go to work. Very simple concept when you that damn big. So I like what the coach is doing. Um, but with OKC, that's just another loss. That ain't nothing. You know, no biggie. Just a loss. Stay the course. I got to get this damn truck washed. My truck dirty than a mug. I'm going to get my truck washed. And now that I'm downtown, let me close my goddamn screen so they can't see where I'm going to get my truck washed at. Yeah, we don't let you see where I'm getting my truck washed at. We don't want that. Yeah, we don't want that. But I think the Spurs are going to be all right. Well, now that Darren Fox, that young point guard that's there, I got to get these guys' names down, but I'm driving. But I think the Spurs, it's a sleeper team. They got a lot of young guards, and they got Barnes on that team that can shoot threes and get to the basket. Very aggressive forward that doesn't stretch the floor out. The Spurs is going to be a sleeper team in the West that people don't understand. I think Wembanyama got to work on hitting those free throws down the stretch. Wembanyama went 1 for 2 almost every time they fouled him down the stretch. He's going to have to dial in and work on that because that's going to be a situation where they take him out of the game if he don't start making those free throws consistently when it matters. So whatever he got to do, he better go work on it because he's too much of a good player and too important to that team to not be able to hit those free throws. Because if he would have hit those free throws, that game would not have been that hard to win. They wouldn't even have to been worrying about it if he would have just converted 2 shots on every time he went up there. But in the nut cutting time, Wemby was 1 for 2 almost every time. And then I heard on another note, I heard Gilbert Arenas talking about AR-15, and I just think that's a little bit of jealousy because Austin Reaves is a better point guard than Gilbert Arenas based on the numbers that I'm seeing. If Austin Reaves is scoring that way with Luka Doncic on the court. If Austin Reaves is allowed to shoot 20, 25 shots a game like Gilbert Arenas did, we already seen what AR's numbers is going to be. He's going to average damn near 30 points a game. Same as Gilbert Arenas. So I see a little bit of jealousy there. That Austin Reaves is on the Lakers averaging numbers that most people don't average. Austin Reaves looked like one of the best 2 guards in the league. But they got a comment about Austin Reaves? That's kind of weird. I think that's a little bit of jealousy, in my opinion. Because you cannot talk about the way Austin Reaves is playing. That's why, and you know what? I got to give props to Rob Parker. Rob Parker, you still wallet mouth, but I got to give you your props for at least calling out the BS. Rob Parker among one of the media members that's finally calling out the BS. Rob Parker said that's BS that LeBron James' agent is out there trying to take away from not Chris Paul, Austin Reaves the way that he is. That was despicable. And it's showing that everything I said was right. These guys play a dirty game. It's a dirty game out here, B. Austin Reaves has played his way to a nice big bag, and people know it. So now it's a contract year, and you're hearing all this BS about Austin Reaves all of a sudden. All of a sudden, he need to come off the bench. All of a sudden, he need to do this. If you look at LeBron James plus minus, if you look at LeBron James point total on defense, they used to give up. I think Dreamers Pro looked up the stats. They used to give up like 109 points. Now they're giving up like 121 points. Now that LeBron came back. LeBron is strategic. He came back with the Lakers when they were playing shit teams and teams under 500. The moment they played a team above 500, guess what happened? They lost. So y'all believe in this media, and then now that LeBron is back up to 27 and 24 in the last 2 games, 24 like 10 and 7. Now that he's back up to his numbers and they're losing, they're happy again. But when the Lakers didn't have LeBron out on the floor, it was a little less drama. There was nobody blaming somebody for their losses. It was, we lost, we'll get the next one. They was kicking ass with LeBron out of the game. So to act like this isn't happening because we're going back to legacy, that's stupid. That's stupid. To act as if you're not, what does legacy have to do with what's going on now? If Michael Jordan came back to play, he would shit the bed. He would look terrible because he's old. So because Michael Jordan's out on the court and he's old and he looks terrible, are we supposed to say, oh, well, look at his legacy, though? We can't talk about anything he's doing now because look at his legacy. No, we're going to talk about what you're doing now. Legacy aside, what LeBron doing right now is shameful. And he's been doing this his whole career. He finally picked the motherfucker off the floor the other day because he normally don't even pick up his teammates. Now, who the fuck want to go play with somebody that everything going to be their fault? They damn sure talked about MJ when he was on the Washington Wizards. They talked about his game right then and there. They talked about what he was doing for the team right there. That's what they were talking about. They wasn't giving MJ no goddamn pass. They didn't give MJ no pass. They counted everything he did for the Wizards against his record. When he shot under 50%, they showed it. So it's whack. You say we are LeBron haters? Listen, just because we don't sit around and make up fake stats and make up fake little accolades for the person that you like, doesn't mean that we hate anybody. I don't hate nobody. I'm just gonna tell the truth. You can look at the record, look at the numbers. They were doing well before LeBron got there. He came back. He fooled y'all. He started passing the ball. He did what he was supposed to do. But I knew a zebra don't change their stripes. A zebra gonna do what they do. That's what he's used to doing. That's what he's gonna always do. Now, how in the hell is he running that much? And he's 40, 41 years old? I don't know. I thought LeBron was going to play a limited role. But if LeBron want people to think that this Chael Sonnen thing is going to go away and he's flying through the air at 41 years old, dunking on people and still running the court like a freight train at 41 years old, if he's going to play basketball like that at 41 and go through an entire season that way, he's going to ruin his own self. There's no way feasibly possible that they're going to be able to explain how does a 41-year-old play starters minutes and not no backup minutes and playing the style of play that he's playing with a freight train style of play. Every game he's going to be available to do that? Yeah. Okay. It's going to make people start to question. Those eyebrows are starting to raise already. I can tell. I'm looking at these games very closely, and what I'm seeing, I can't believe it now. I can't believe it. It's astonishing what he's able to do on the basketball court. I will say that. You LeBron James fans, I will give you that. It's almost unbelievable what LeBron James is doing. I will say he's an unbelievable player. LeBron James is the most unbelievable player I ever seen in my life. I never seen nothing like this. It's unbelievable. When I play basketball, I know the feeling. I know the pain. I know the hurt of a hurt ankle. I know what a sciatica feel like. I know what all that shit feel like. And to go through that at 40, oh my God. So yeah, LeBron is the most amazing man in the history of men. I don't know what the fuck kind of government cheese he ate, but his shit had that extra shit in it. That real cheese. Yeah, I ain't never seen no shit like this. LeBron is an anomaly. I will say that. If he can pull this off and play like this and he's a clean athlete, then there will be no such thing as another person like LeBron. I've never seen something like this. Show me the LeBron of the past that ain't missed a step, can still fly through the air and dunk on people and start the way he is. It's amazing. It is amazing. I'm not making any allegations. I said it's amazing. It is very fucking amazing. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a bust. But shout out to OKC. I like that team. But hey, you got to give the nod to the Spurs. The Spurs did their thing. Uh, you gotta, I appreciated that game. That game was a back and forth battle. It was exciting to watch. It was fun. So I appreciate good basketball, and that's what I wanted to see. Most basketball I watch now, this drive and kick elementary school type of bullshit, where there ain't no rebounds, you don't take advantage of what's going on, you don't pick the scab. Like, I don't like watching basketball like that. I like to watch teams that come with a strategy specifically for the team that's in front of them. They don't just look at the back of the jerseys and say, hey, you're going to take 25 shots. You're going to take this. You're going to take that. I don't like to watch teams that do that. I like to see the real basketball and you figure it out like a chess game. Let your point guard run the show and the hard work and the grind of the game. You figure out who's the weak link and you exploit it. Now, basketball to me is like a script. You get to a certain level, you shoot the ball every goddamn time. It don't matter if you're falling out of bounds. In every game, you're just going to allot that many shots. It don't matter if you're going in or not. You can go 4 for 19, 4 for 20. But that's fine. We just gonna keep shooting. Like, I don't like seeing that bullshit. But hey, y'all have a blessed day. I'm up out of this thing. I'm gone.